my spirit whispers. It is February 26th at 3:57 in the morning. And I was just watching something interesting, but it's for another day. I'm going to address something before we get any further in this. Today is February 26th. It has been 26 days since Nancy went missing. Since Nancy Guthrie kidnapping happened, it has been 26 days. As you guys know, I've been keeping up with the Nancy Guthrie case. Again, like I said, it is, so don't mind. Of course, you guys get me this way a lot, but I promise one day I will come up looking normal. But it is 3:58 in the morning, my time. It is Eastern Standard Time. It's been 26 days, guys. 26 days since Nancy Guthrie was kidnapped from her home in the middle of the night. There was a lot going on at her home yesterday. I do believe it was the feds. Some people are saying it was family, lawyers. I don't think it was. I do believe it was the feds. Usually the FBI will arrive at a place in one vehicle. It's usually an unmarked black vehicle. And I believe there were like 4 of them yesterday. There were a couple of white vehicles. I think the white vehicles were probably LPD, or maybe they were lawyers. I don't know, but and they were in there for a while. They were, if I remember correctly, they were all in the front. Sorry. At one point, I even think they had the front door open. I could be wrong, but from the way it looked like the door was open. At one point, I believe they all even went around to the garage. We have to find Nancy. At this point, I hate to say it because I've been trying not to go down this path. But after watching Savannah's video yesterday, I feel more comfortable going that way because it's never easy losing a parent. I've lost both of mine in very devastating ways, and it's never easy to lose a parent. When you lose your parents, you feel like an orphan. Anyway, I'm going to be reaching out to my spiritual guides, and I'm going to be using the spirit talker in this reading. I am going to try to do a reading without getting emotional on Nancy. I've been up since, I don't know, 3:30. And the minute I woke up, she was on my mind. So I don't know if I will get a good reading from her today, but we're gonna try. So we're doing the spirit talker. my energy is going to be focused on Nancy and Nancy only. If other spirits come through, that's fine, but I want my focus and my energy to be on Nancy. So I am asking my spiritual eyes, please allow that to happen. Please give me the ability to find Nancy, to reach out to Nancy, to seek out Nancy, for Nancy to seek out to us, for Nancy to talk to us. Please. Okay, so before we go any further, I am protected. My home is protected. My area, my bubble is protected. There's no evil, there's no ugly, there's no dark wanted nor needed here. The only thing allowed here is love, light, and good, true intentions. I ask that family and friends stay back. Allow the spirits to come forward and speak with me today. Thank you. Alright, so I already have the volume turned down, but we'll see how loud it is once we turn it on. So it's loading up. Okay. That was weird, my phone just went off. Okay, so we're gonna turn it on and see how the ball is going up and down on the side here. Okay, so good morning, spirits. Today I am focusing my energy on Nancy Guthrie. I ask that you help bring her forward. Picture. And that's weird because Nancy would always carry a picture of her grandchildren in her purse. Okay, I ask that you only allow Nancy to come forward. Please give her the floor. Please allow her to come forward and speak with me today. I ask anybody that knows Nancy, you are also able to come forward as well. Spirits, I know I mean no disrespect by asking this of you, but I need to find Nancy. We need to find Nancy. It's been 26 days. It's been long enough. So in his spirits, my spirit guides, I'm asking you to please guide me, please show me, please tell me. Please give me the ability to touch, to zone in on Nancy and Nancy only today, please. And that's the first word that comes through is picture. I don't have any pictures up in my room anymore because my name is Elizabeth. Well, nice to meet you, Elizabeth. I don't have any pictures in my room because I've been busy packing, and so all of my pictures are packed away that I usually keep in my room. So for a picture to come through, Elizabeth, do you know of Nancy Guthrie? I'm asking that Nancy Guthrie come forward. Nancy, are you... She's not in the physical world anymore, guys. That is why I don't feel her energy when I tap into her, when I read about her. I don't. There's only a certain amount of area that I feel her energy in, and I hope I'm wrong. Again, for the sake of YouTube, this is not fact. These are my opinions. It's very quiet. You notice it's very quiet because I'm asking for Nancy's energy to come through. So we have picture, and my name is Elizabeth. Very prim, very proper. That was a full sentence. When? What was the question I just asked? Oh. Are you asking me when I feel her energy? Because that's what I was talking about, was I did say when. Maybe they're just repeating what I'm saying. Or maybe they're asking me when.
Dining room.
Dining room. Dining room. Nancy, please give me something, girl. Give me something.
You are confident.
I'm glad you think so. You are competent. Okay, I'm just gonna relax. Sometimes if my anxiety is too excited, that I can scare off some energies, and I don't want to scare them off.
Decay.
Oh God, decay. Okay. Right now they're showing me things, but it's not in solid form. Like, it's not. They're just kind of like showing me, and I think maybe it's everything I've heard over the news but it's weird. I've never had this before. See, I'm learning new things too, guys. You have to understand, I ignored and I pushed my abilities away for most of my life because they scared me, because I didn't want to know. I didn't really start accepting my abilities until I was in my late 20s, early 30s. I'm 53, okay? So that's almost half of my life that I didn't accept it, and that it scared me, and that honest. Well, I'm trying to be. But they're showing me, maybe they're showing me ideas and theories, because I don't feel like it's a real thought. I don't know how to explain this. It's not in a solid memory. It's not in a solid vision. It's not in a solid memory. And these are almost like memories, picture shows, but they're not my own. Come on, Nancy, show me something, girl. There will be times where I will be shown something, and if I don't feel like it has significance, I'm not going to share it with you. Okay? Just so you guys know that. I'm kind of being shown like his face. Like, it's weird. Because it's almost like I'm so close up to him, but I can see, like, I don't know, maybe they're trying to show me what his face looks like without the mask.
I remember how I died.
Oh, Jesus. I remembered how I died. Okay, spirits, I am really trying to focus on one of you right now. I need to focus on Nancy's energy. Please respect that. If this is Nancy that has been coming through, Nancy, give me a sign, something, so I know it's you. If this is another spirit that knows of Nancy, that saw what happened that night, please come forward as well. Spirits, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I really need to focus and I need your help to do that. I'm using the Spirit Talker this time in hopes that we can get some sort of confirmation from Nancy through the Spirit Talker. That is why we're using it this time. Again, I don't feel like he forced his way through. I feel like the door was opened for him. It wasn't open necessarily for him, but it was kind of like, in a way, Nancy took nighttime medication. I will tell you the surgery. Okay, this might be a spirit that passed in surgery because it did say, I remember how he died. There's talk about how she takes nighttime medications to help her sleep, and some people believe that because of the medication she wouldn't wake up. That's not true. Only us that take that type of medication know how it works. And I would tell you, I take medication at night that also helps me sleep. I live with an incurable disease, and so I have to take medication 3 times a day. And at night, I take medication that helps me sleep. I will tell you, if I'm jarred awake, I will wake up. I will be groggy. I will be loopy. I won't quite understand what's going on, but I can be woken up under the influence of that medication. So I do not believe that she was pulled out of her bed like so many people think. I think the reason I think that is because there is a bed sheet or blanket, white in color or light in color, missing. She did not get yanked out of her bed.
Agony.
She just didn't. Agony. I'm so sorry. And I'm sorry if I start to raise my voice or sound very aggressive, but I'm very passionate about what I do. And I have respect for human life, even for people I don't care about. I still respect them as a human being. But I hate it, and I'm going to use that word. It's a very strong word to use, but I hate how some, I was flipping through channels on YouTube yesterday, and there's actually a reel on YouTube right now.
Someone's coming.
Someone's coming, okay. Someone's coming where? Here? Where you are? This could... There was actually a fake news channel on yesterday that claimed Nancy's body has already been discovered, that it was discovered last Saturday.
Good morrow.
Good morrow. Okay. Good morrow. I don't know what that means, but we will find out. Maybe they meant to say good morning. Good morrow. Okay. I have to refocus because I'm getting anxious again. I'm letting all these lies get to me, and it's disgusting. I will say this though, since Savannah came up and spoke directly without the help of agents or LPD, the family is putting out a $1 million reward for any information that will lead them to Nancy. Of course, they want the people that did this, they want them to be caught as well, but right now their main focus is getting their mom back, and that's how it should be. They have had, I think, 115 or 114 new tips come in yesterday after she did, after Savannah put out that video on Instagram. She hasn't been putting any out on YouTube. Gertrude. That is a name, very old name. Well, hello, Gertrude. Nice to meet you. I also have to remember to keep my voice down because it is generosity. It is now 4:18 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Generosity. So people are still sleeping, so you have to be quiet. Nicotine, that's it. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. Okay. I have to refocus. My belly's starting to hurt. I have to refocus, guys. Come on, give me something, please, Nancy. Show me something, tell me something, girl. I'm still remaining very strong opinionated about how this person who took her knew her. They knew the home, they knew the layout of the home, they knew the camera was there. There's so much about how he acted toward the camera. People are saying, oh, he was distracted. He was, shocked. He was trying. He knew about the camera being there. 95% of people on this planet Associate. Okay. Associate. Was this person an associate of Nancy's? Was she an associate of someone Nancy knew? This person knew her. Associate. Maybe she's associated with this person at one point in time, but she knew this person. This person knew her. She didn't know the person at the time because they had their face covered. I'm just saying in general. They knew each other. He knew Nancy. He knew the layout of that home. He knew the camera was there. He knew all of that. There's so many people that are saying he was an amateur and he didn't know there was a camera and he was no. Everything he did was done deliberately. The way it played out, the way you saw it, everything deliberate. There was no, oops, I got caught, let me hide this camera. No. Okay, I had another thought and I lost it now, oh my gosh. Horror. Yes, very much so. Having somebody come into your home and take you. Yes. Horror, yes. Very much so. We gotta find where she is. Find Nancy today. Today's the day, guys. It has to be. It has to be. Don't allow the Guthrie family to suffer any longer. 26 days of agony. I couldn't imagine. Oh God, my stomach. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Let me take my belly listen carefully. That could mean out here or that could mean here. Sorry, I'm trying to chew these.
I lost one of my legs.
Oh my goodness, I lost one of my legs. I'm so sorry to hear that. So far, we've only gotten one name, and that was Gertrude. Two names, Elizabeth and Gertrude. This whole time I've been sitting here trying to chew my belly pills, I keep getting shown Tomas's face. It just keeps showing me Tomas. I don't know why. A lot of people believe that Tomas is involved somehow. I'm not important. I'm not going to say yes or no. It's a possibility. I don't think Tomas did it. Okay, let's just put it this way. He may or may not have been involved. I'm not being shown that right now. I'm being shown him. Maybe he was. Again, not facts, my opinions. But I don't believe he did directly associate. I believe that he was associated with it. I believe the person that did it knew Tomas. They were very close. I believe Tomas didn't do it himself. I don't believe he did. But I do believe that he was associated with the person who did. I believe that this was his idea.
Help us.
Help us. As far as I will love to help you, but right now, please understand that I need you to step back. I need you to assist me today in finding Nancy Guthrie. Please. My spirit guides, please show me. Please, please, please. There's like, and this is why I don't like to use this when I'm trying to do this. But here we are. Okay. Tomas knows who did this. I keep getting shown him over and over and over again. And it's an indicator. It's an important. They're showing me. Remember how I was saying how I told you guys before, when they keep showing me the same. Again, it's like a viewfinder. It's like a little snippets. When they keep showing me the same thing over and over, that's either money. Oh my gosh. Okay. When they keep showing me the same thing over and over, it is an important factor. It is something that I need to figure out. It's something I need to talk about. Tomas knew and does know who did this. And like you heard, money. This is money motivated. This person was not meant to go and rob Nancy. This person was meant to go and remove Nancy. Tomas, abundance. Tomas is not the son-in-law that he portrays to be. Okay, so I'm alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna share a little bits of information of my personal life with y'all for a moment. My daughter's second husband, Steve, him and I have a hate relationship. I don't like him. He don't like me. Every time I think about Tomas, I feel my son-in-law's energy. And I'm sorry, I dislike him with every ounce of me. My daughter knows how I feel about her husband, but that's her husband. She loves him. He's the father of my grandchild. One of my grandchildren, anyway. She has 3 children. She has 2 daughters and a half son. My bonus son, I should say, my bonus grandson is from his first marriage, but whatever. But every time I think about Tomas, there was moments where I was getting shown my son-in-law's face and then feeling his energy. That shadow. I'm feeling that because that is the type of energy that is how Tomas felt about Nancy. He didn't like Nancy. He puts on a very good show, this concerning, and I can't even say if he's even doing it now because we've not heard anything from Annie or Tomas since the last family video that she did with her siblings. We haven't heard any more from Annie. We haven't heard any more from Tomas. Rumor has it that they've lawyered up. I don't know how true that is. Madam. But if you have nothing to hide, why have you lawyered up? You know what I mean? That's just weird to me. Okay. This was money motivated. I told you guys the very, very first video, I do believe I did mention that she had rejected. There was either that she had rejected somebody. It was, but anyway, okay, so it was money motivated. Tomas knows. He was very much a part of this.
Who can help me?
Who can help me? Who can help me? Nancy, I'm trying to reach out to you, love. I need you to reach out to me, please. My spirit. Drink. I was just about to drink a sip of my coffee. My spirit guides are showing me, my abilities are showing me what I'm telling you, but I want Nancy herself to come through and speak to me. It's day 26. We got to start being realistic. I'm not saying 100% that she is no longer in the physical world. I do feel conflicted. That's why I really haven't talked about this. But I'm feeling conflicted because I feel like maybe she is still somewhat in the physical world. And when I say somewhat, she's very bad off. She needs her medications. She needs, Nancy is a very strong, independent little lady for her age. But
she will touch you.
She will touch you. That's them letting me know that someone will touch me. Please do not touch me. You do not have the right, nor am I giving you the permission. Okay? Shot. Okay, there was a gun. I was just talking about how I feel like when I don't feel her energy very strongly like I did or do when I talk about the house, when I talk about what happened. Obviously, we all know there was a gun, but I was never shown a gun. I was shown a knife. Maybe the gun was used as a scare tactic. I don't know. It's very possible that somebody was shot. There was a gun. We did all see the gun. However, when I talk about Nancy,
don't tell people.
Don't tell people. Oh, don't tell people. Okay, spirits, please. I need you to cooperate. I need you all to understand what I'm trying to do here today. Please. Suddenly my shoulders feel very achy. Especially my left one. My shoulder and like toward the middle of my back hurts. Like pressure, like achy pressure. I have to remember to keep my voice down. If you hear traffic, I do have my window cracked a little bit. Okay. Again, like I said, I keep being shown Tomas, and then I keep being shown the mask.
You're respectful.
Thank you. I try to be. Tomas knows. Tomas, this was all generated by him. Like I said, he did not like Nancy. He really never cared much for her, but he, for many years, okay, how long was Annie and Tomas married for? I'm being shown the letter 8, or the number 8, and then the number 10, so I don't know what that means. It's either 8 or 10 years, or somewhere in between. So they haven't. Okay. I'm being shown money, like a stack of money, and did say money. I'm being shown the mask and money, and then Tomas. Okay. Again, Tomas. This was Tomas's idea. There's money problems somewhere. I'm not quite sure if.
I'm going to leave.
No, don't leave. Nancy, if this is you, please stay. I'm going to leave. It could be a spirit because I'm not talking to them. Spirits, please understand. Please don't. I mean no disrespect. Please understand what I'm trying to do today.
Need help.
I know you do. I know you do. Who is this that needs help? Please, Nancy, if you have come through, if you are here with me, give me a sign. Give me something that we will know.
Ball.
Ball. Ball. I just keep getting shown a stack of money, Tomas, and that face in the mask. And it just kind of keeps flipping between the three. I know Tomas, Tomas put this whole thing together. He didn't, when I think of the relationship between him and Nancy, my chest tightens. That means that the relationship was not a real, true, loving son-in-law relationship. He portrayed to care for her, to love her as a mother, but he didn't like her. Yeah, he's never liked her. It was something that, okay, I feel like maybe Nancy helped them out a lot financially. Maybe there was some sort of agreement or door. Okay, door. What about the door? Come on, Nancy, help me out, please. Oh gosh, I hate to say this, but the night when she was taken from her home, it was never a kidnapping. It was to get rid of her. And the only reason why that would be if Tomas, if what I'm being shown makes sense, because if they have financial issues, if they were going through Carmilla. Okay, hello, nice to meet you. I don't know if this is somebody again. Carmilla. It keeps showing me Tomas, and he's just kind of standing there with a look on his face. It's just a full body of him, just kind of standing off to the side here. And then over here I see mask and money. Tomas, mask, money. Tomas, mask, money. It just keeps showing me. Again, when I get images that don't stop, that's them telling me, oh, I feel dizzy. Hello. Hello. May I have a name of who I'm speaking with? Is this Carmilla? Why do I feel dizzy? If anybody knows anything about empaths, we can feel someone else's pain. We can feel a lot of energy from other people. We pick up vibrations very strongly. Okay. know things before they even happen. It's weird. It's hard. Please look into psychic empath and empath. I'm both. So you'll understand. Maybe if you educate yourself a little bit on what I am, maybe you'll understand my readings more. I can't control what's shown to me. I'm just sharing what I'm seeing. And it's not like a picture book where you open it up and everything. It's not like that. It's very it can be very confusing. It can show one thing and then show another, and sometimes that other will contradict what it just showed me, but there's something in that first.
My name is Dorothy.
My name is Dorothy. Well, hello, Miss Dorothy. Long time no chat, lady. Miss Dorothy is very prim and proper, and she has come to me several times. Miss Dorothy, I'm doing a reading for Nancy Guthrie, and I'm also incorporating our spirit talker today. Miss Dorothy, do you know anything about Miss Guthrie? Can you tell me anything about her? You know, spirits are watching. Spirits see things. You know, there's times where spirits will help with another person that, you know, another spirit. They can share information. It doesn't necessarily have to come from the person that you're trying to reach out to. I smell a cigarette. Watch out.
Watch out.
Okay. I am protected. Nobody has any permission to harm me, to touch me, nothing. I am protected. If you hear snoring, that would be Mr. Bubby. That's you can hear him snoring. Again, I'm still seeing Tomas. So there's more to Tomas than what he's letting people believe.
Living.
Living. Okay, so it said watch out and living. Watch out for the living. Watch out for what? Living. What does that mean? Is this somehow connected to Miss Nancy? Miss Nancy Guthrie, please, girl, come forward. You know, even when, and I strongly believe this, there have been people that have documented outer body experiences. My brother had one many, many years ago. He won't admit it. He says it was a dream. Okay, well, that's his belief. But now it's showing me it's showing me a coin, but it's got on both sides, it's got a face, which indicates two-face. Both sides of that coin, two-face. Oh my goodness. I had talked the last time we did one of these, I had talked about Bitcoin. Again, I'm illiterate to Bitcoin. I don't do Bitcoin. I don't get involved in stocks. I don't do any of that sort of stuff. I'm very old school. Okay. The person who wrote the ransom, who sent and wrote the ransom, Phil. Okay. Nice to meet you, Phil. Never gotten that name before. Let's see. It's not a. I don't think it's a. I think it's a name of somebody. I think they're sharing a name of somebody. I don't feel like it's an energy. I just feel like it's a name. Like they're. Sorry, guys. The person that wrote and sent the ransom is the same person that wrote and sent the letters about knowing who took Nancy. It is the same person. It is the same person, and I think that the person that took Nancy, he did not plan this out. Okay, I said that earlier.
The devil is here.
Oh no, he isn't. No, he isn't. Nope. Goodbye. You are not here. Absolutely not. The person that submitted and wrote and sent the ransom and the I know where she is letters is the same person. The person who took Nancy, he did not have anything planned out because it was not his plan. Okay, this is starting to make sense. And Tomas is still there. He hasn't moved. He's been here the whole time. And that is an indicator to me that this was his plan. The person who took Nancy, this was planned out by Tomas. Again, I have to say, for the sake of YouTube, not facts, my opinion. But I'm telling you what I'm being shown. Tomas is still very much here. He has not left. So I have him here while I'm telling you what I'm seeing over here. The plan was Tomas. He planned all this. Apparently, the guy who did this, the man who did this, was going to get money or got money. Again, they talked about money. Maybe that's why I'm seeing a stack of money. I don't know, but there was money. There was a trade. Nancy was never to be found again. Okay, so Tomas is still here. He's not left this whole time. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that they spoke.
Ethel.
Ethel. Hello, Ethel. Nice to meet you. If I'm not mistaken, they did speak to Annie and Tomas. This makes perfect sense now. This is why they lawyered up. They lawyered up. I'm getting just quick flashes of Annie. She's not really here. So for me, indicating quick flashes, she was not part of it, but she knows about it. Leave. Okay, so Tomas is still very strong, very much here. And beside him, I'm getting flashes of Annie, which to me indicates they're quick flashes. So it means that she knows. She didn't know what was going to happen, but she now does know what happened. Philip. We got Phil and Philip. Okay. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm getting an image of another guy, but I think they're bringing me, for some reason, they're showing me that image, and everybody, anyone who's following this has seen it, that other video of that guy by a dumpster or whatever. But that was done the same night all this happened, and it was miles apart. So they were trying to say that that guy was the mask. He wasn't. I think he was just probably a guy who was trying to rob somebody, or maybe he was a homeless person who was trying to find a place to sleep for the night. I don't think he had any involvement at all, because when I see him, it's blank. There's nothing. And usually when I feel blank, or I don't feel anything, or I'm not picking up anything, it's usually, it's not even, that person was no part of it. They're just there. It just happened to catch. And I think because he had 2 backpacks. Okay, well, the person who took Nancy isn't the only person in the world who owns backpacks. And the backpacks this man was carrying looked nothing like the backpack that the person who took Nancy had on.
Surprise.
Surprise. Okay. There are a lot of interesting things, and some of them could very well be Nancy, or somebody coming forth that knows. She has loved ones that have passed before her. Again, when I was talking about her, when I was talking about Nancy no longer being in the physical world, when I say her name, I feel her energy, but it's not very strong. Like I said, Nancy was a very strong, witty, feisty gal, but she did have health problems. Medication was not taken.
The graves.
The graves. And they were not taken for a reason. Again, Nancy's disappearance, Nancy's kidnapping, Nancy is not supposed to be found. Again, this has to do with money. What's wrong, Bobby? Hold on a second. What's wrong? Come on. Come on, you blanket. Lay down your blanket. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Thank you. He's half asleep. Something jarred at him. Please leave him alone. Go back to sleep, puppy. Okay. Sorry, I just okay. It's been 26 days and there's still no sign of her. That is because we're not supposed to find her. Okay. Again, this has to do with finances, with money. I don't know. Fear. I don't know if Annie and Tomas had financial problems. I can't think of anybody in this world that doesn't. But stop that, please. I don't know if maybe they were beneficiaries on her will or what have you. I don't know. I don't know any of that. I would have to, and this is an assumption, from what I'm being shown, I would have to assume that they were.
My name is Betty.
My name is Betty. Well, nice to meet you, Betty. We've gotten Betty before. No, we didn't. We got Betsy before. We never got Betty. Nice to meet you, Betty. Okay, so there's some sort of financial gain with Tomas and Annie if or when anything happened to Nancy. Maybe they were financially drowning so badly that's why this happened. again, Tomas is still standing here. He has not left. So that shows me a strong indication that they need to look into my, and again,
I've been alone for years.
I've been alone for years. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so I'm being shown a mountain, like a mountain wall, but in that mountain wall there's a cutout, like a tunnel for maybe, I don't know if they have trains in that area or something, but it's a tunnel. It's showing me an opening, and it's like, and it's gray. It's not exactly black and white, but it's showing, it's coming to me in a gray color, like. But I see a side of a mountain, and in that side of the mountain, there's a cutout, like it would be for a train to go through. I don't know if there's trains. I don't see train tracks, but I'm seeing the mountain and then a cutout. That's all I'm seeing. I don't know how far back they've checked, but again, I'm still getting shown to. I'm seeing this, like, go further back, go further back. I'm seeing shadow. I'm seeing they need to keep looking for her, but they need to go further back from her home. I don't know why they keep hovering. Okay, it's been 26 days. They have been at that house so many times. I don't know why they keep hovering. Get away from the house. Go back. I know there's neighbors, like the way their homes are laid out, and I only know this because they showed aerial views of the property, but the homes are like, they're not like regular subdivisions. They're kind of like, and they're all I'm assuming they're roads or maybe paths, walks, I don't know, but they all have their shrubbery and their cactus around for privacy and stuff. But I'm sure if they walked, I don't know if there's, I don't know, when they show the aerial view of the property, it never really shows beyond that, I don't think. If it does, I haven't seen it. I'm not saying it doesn't, I'm just saying I haven't seen it. They have to, I don't feel like they checked the mountains. I don't feel like they did. If they did, they didn't do a good job. You need to go back. You need to do it again. We are on our 1 hour mark, so I'm gonna have to go. We're gonna have to end this. Okay. Thank you, spirits, for coming forward. I'm sorry that we didn't get a chance to really talk, but I'm on a mission, and that mission is to speak with Nancy Guthrie. We're gonna end this conversation now. Hide. I'm telling you, they need to go further back into valleys or caves or tunnels or something. They need to go further back. But we need to stop this conversation. When I end this conversation, you will leave. You will not stay. You will not linger. Okay? Miss Nancy Guthrie, I am sending you prayers, my love. Please hold on. Please be strong. Your family loves you. The right ones, they love you. They want you home. If you are no longer here in the physical world, please show them where you are so they can bring you home. Please. I'm going to say a little prayer before we end this. Again, spirits, when I shut this off, you are to go, you are not to stay, you are not to linger. When this conversation ends, that means so do you. All right. Dear Lord, please guide Nancy's family to her. Please bring Nancy home to her family. Dear Lord, wrap your loving arms around the Guthrie family. Hold them dear. Give them strength to get through this horrible, horrible time. Dear Lord, if Nancy is able, please give her the strength to find her way home. If she is not, please, Lord, find her home. Give her back. Please, dear Lord, watch over the Guthrie family. Protect them in their time of need. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. And we got watch out again while I was praying. All right. Again, you are not to stay, you are not to linger, you have to leave. All right, we're going to shut it off right like this. And it is gone. It is gone. It is gone. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Sorry. For you, my spirit whispers, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate it. Our channel is still very small, and we need, you know, if you are a believer, welcome. If you are curious, welcome. If you are somebody who has nothing but nasty and ugly things to say, you can keep scrolling on by. No one's making you stay or listen to me. All right? In the meantime, continue to pray for the Guthrie family. Let's bring Nancy home. Let's bring her home today. It's been too long. People, please continue to pray. If there's anybody watching this that knows anything at all that will bring Nancy home, please call the tip lines, reach out, and let's leave those tip lines clear for actual tips. We understand and we know that everybody wants to pray and they want to be there, but those tip lines are there for a specific reason, okay? We need to bring her home. And for you that are responsible for all this, you will be judged one day, not just by people, but by our Lord, by Jesus, and you will get yours one day. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I love you all. I wish you love, light, peace, and joy, happiness, positivity, and continue to pray. All right, guys. In the meantime, I'm going to do a lot of praying myself. All right? I love you all. Have a great day. And until next time, ciao for now.